Best fighter in the world, yeah.
I think it's Terence Crawford.
Hey, y'all, Crawford ain't getting knocked out. He ain't getting knocked out. Look, where the evidence supporting that? Where is the evidence supporting that? Just because y'all think he lighting the ass, y'all think that's just it?
Give me a number.
He has an 85+ chance to beat Canelo. Why? He's not going in there to prove something which will fall into Canelo's hand.
Oleksandr Usyk explains that Canelo Alvarez is making a serious mistake by choosing to face Terence Crawford. In Usyk's view, Crawford stands as the #1 boxer in the world today, the best pound-for-pound fighter of this era. His words reveal the deep respect he holds for Crawford's skills. They prove that Usyk considers him on a different level compared to others, including Canelo.
Terence Crawford, #1, yeah?
Yeah.
Fair enough, great fighter, top fighter. So that's a good...
Yes.
That's a good #1, but it's debatable, it's subjective, but that's a good pick. So, round number 4. Why did Daniel Dubois push you yesterday? Do you know why? He gave you a push?
I don't know, maybe Daniel afraid me, I don't know.
Terence Crawford steps into this fight carrying a confidence that borders on absolute certainty. He has made it plain that victory, in his mind, is not merely a possibility but an expectation. For Crawford, there will be no space for excuses. He views himself as the more skilled fighter, fully prepared for every conceivable scenario. This mindset reflects not only unshakable self-belief, but also years of experience dominating opponents across multiple weight classes. And when a fighter projects such assurance, it often builds a psychological pressure that weighs heavily on the rival.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
Crawford's coach has delivered a direct warning to Canelo Alvarez, stressing that his fighter's ambition must never be underestimated. According to him, once Crawford fixes his sights on a goal, there is simply no turning back. This quality has been evident throughout his career. He has consistently accepted challenges that many believe to be impossible. Stepping up to face Canelo is merely an extension of that same mentality. The coach emphasizes that Crawford's determination is rooted not only in physical preparation, but also in mental toughness and strict discipline. He pushes himself relentlessly. That unwavering focus, he insists, has been the true key to Crawford's success.
The one thing about Crawford is he got guts. Them bums ain't have no guts. Them bums didn't want to win. Crawford want to win. That's it. It ain't about no belt. It ain't about nothing. You didn't sign the contract. We want to win, and he want to be the best, and he is the best. So that's what's going to be the difference. Crawford got guts. He got a fighting spirit. So when you see Crawford, he going to go in there and get busy with Canelo. Don't you even doubt that. You understand? You ain't never seen Crawford stay on the back foot in no fight in his life. You understand? He the type of guy to go get you. So expect him to go get him. We're going to do everything we can to him. We're going to do whatever we got to do. But one thing you can expect is Crawford is going to step to him. Because you can't beat Canelo going on the back foot forever. You got to go get him. You got to do something. And he better know Crawford is...
Jarrell Miller adds another layer to the conversation by emphasizing Crawford's hunger. In boxing, hunger can outweigh experience, even raw talent, because it pushes a fighter to exceed their limits. Miller views Canelo as a champion who has already attained wealth and fame, while Crawford is still chasing a historic legacy. That contrast in motivation, he argues, could tilt the fight in Crawford's favor. After all, hunger fuels harder training, longer preparation, and a sharper edge when the pressure is at its highest.
Who do you think's going to win that?
I'm pulling for Crawford in this one. I think people was underestimating his strength right now and his size. And I think he's a little more hungry than Canelo. So let's see though. But I like both guys, but I'm a little closer to Crawford, so I want to see Crawford can take it.
And lastly, quick mention on IBA Pro. Interesting concept that people records on the line. So I know in boxing, people don't like risking their own and things. Do you feel like this is a step forward? This could become a major player in boxing?
I think it definitely can. I mean, any opportunity to make some money and build your repertoire and your arsenal.
Boxing legend Bernard Hopkins steps in with a bold prediction, giving Crawford an 85% chance of victory. From a man who knows the unforgiving demands of elite competition, that's no small endorsement. Hopkins has always prized intelligence, strategy, and adaptability, qualities he clearly identifies in Crawford. By assigning such high odds, he is essentially acknowledging Crawford's ability to neutralize Canelo's strengths. Hopkins also understands that true upsets are born when skill, preparation, and unwavering belief all come together.
Does he win? Can he beat him? Can he beat Canelo? Is his skill so much that he's able to bridge the weight classes?
He has a legitimate chance. Over 60% for his mind. If you say, Bernard, give me a number.
Give me a number.
He has an 85+ chance to beat Canelo. Why? He's not going in there to prove something which will fall into Canelo's hand. He would love for him to prove something. That means you will stay there and try to prove something. But to go in there and to let him know, establish that from the first round, that I belong without showing that I am tough. I earned my position to be here. And I want to show you, even though you're being stubborn, that your time not only have came, but it's gone. He ain't going to surrender and say, I slowed up, so I'm going to act like it. No, he has to be shown. And it has to be early.
Tim Bradley presents a compelling argument by reminding fans that Canelo has struggled even against fighters far less accomplished. He points to William Skull's ability to frustrate Canelo and drag him into a grueling 12-round battle. If Skull could do that, Bradley argues, then the idea of Crawford failing seems almost absurd, especially given that Crawford is widely regarded as the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world today. Bradley's point is clear. In boxing, skills will always matter more than reputation.
If Skull, right, can hold Canelo to 152 punches thrown in an entire 12-round fight, 152 punches, you don't think Crawford can? You don't think Crawford can? You don't think Crawford can go the distance with Canelo Alvarez? If William Skull can go 12 rounds with him and keep him at an all-time low, 152 punches a round? Oh, my goodness. If Charlo, 154-pounder, can go up to 168 pounds. Respect Charlo's skills, but he ain't got Crawford's skills. If he can go 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez, you don't think Crawford can go 12 rounds with him? You don't think Crawford can go 12 rounds with him? The most skillful fighter on planet Earth? Oh, damn, let me go even further. If Jaime Munguia, you could throw a penny in the ring, it's going to hit him. You could throw a dime in the ring, it's going to hit him. You could throw a feather in the damn ring, it's going to hit him. It's going to hit him. If he can go 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez, you don't think Crawford can go 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez? Damn, I got another one. I got another one. If Berlanga, if Berlanga can go.
Daoud Bey dismisses the controversy surrounding Canelo sparring with Jaron Ennis, calling it nothing unusual and certainly no advantage that will help against Crawford. Sparring partners, he explains, come and go, but what truly wins fights is execution under the lights. Bey points out that Ennis's family has a connection with Canelo, and the story is being blown out of proportion. In reality, this sparring session has no bearing on the actual matchup. Crawford's skill set is unique, and no sparring partner can replicate it.
Of Boots going off to spar Canelo ahead of Terence Crawford's bout?
For me personally, all right, well, I live in Philly, right? So interacting with Mr. Boozy and them sometimes, you know little stuff. So Boots, whole family, they been had a relationship with Canelo. Like, this not new. Pooh was up there camping with him, Farrar was up there boxing him or whatever. And then Canelo, period, he boxed Philly guys. When he was about to fight Floyd, he was boxing Brother Nazim nephew and all of them. So this ain't nothing really new that Canelo doing right now or that Boots is doing right now. I think that it's just being made to be a big deal because, like, on the internet, And fans, as much stuff as they like to talk about Boots sometimes, they understand from looking at his skill set and stuff like that, that he would be someone who can help Canelo. Like, you know what I mean, in a situation like this, if you're the kind of person that look at sparring and consider it to be a help, which it can be, especially, you know, Boots being a switcher, being a boxer, puncher, the athleticism he has, the footwork he has. If you wanted to get ready for Terence Crawford, that would be a great guy to box with. So I think that's a good thing for Canelo. I think it's an even better thing for Boots. Well, even better thing for Canelo because he's the one that got to fight right now.
Which Boots got to fight October 11th.
He
We're
does.
Moving up,
so he's getting, so this, you know what I mean, this up the level of Boots camp and he get paid for it. I'm glad he got an opportunity like that. Get to see himself in there with a guy like that. Anyway, that can help him psychologically a lot. So
Crawford himself has explained why he feels so confident. In his words, knockouts aren't achieved only with big punches, but with the shots opponents never see coming. This philosophy, he argues, sets him apart from fighters who rely solely on raw power. Canelo may be renowned for his devastating punches, but Crawford believes the true danger lies in timing, accuracy, and deception. By wearing opponents down, frustrating them, and capitalizing on mistakes, he creates the openings for decisive blows. As for my view, I think they're equally matched in skill. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned, until next time.